It's Fayette County Sports, presented in part by the Fayette County Early Learning Center, Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Great Oaks Career Campuses, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, ProMedica Heartland Hospice, M&M Horsehair and M&M Fasteners, The Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Thank you for watching Fayette County Sports on WCHC JV.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome here to Miami Trace High School, where tonight's a doubleheader action. That's right. We're going to do both the reserve and the varsity game between the two Fayette County schools, Washington Courthouse against Miami. It's been a kind of a tradition we've done 3 of the last 4 years. 1 year, of course, I was laid up in Chicago sick, but we didn't do that game that year. Did you do that game that year, Dave? I don't think we did we? You guys didn't do it. Nope. Anyway, third time in 4 years we've done both this, so we're glad to be back with you. Again, the reserves and the varsity basically just waving at each other, saying, hi, how you doing, to each team. We're about ready to go. We'll have the varsity game coming up immediately following this one. So we're about ready to get started. As we're thankful that you're tuned in our way. If you're heading out to the varsity game, you can tune in and watch this one a little bit here on WCHC. Washington Courthouse comes in the contest under head coach Olivia Clay at 6-9 overall, while Miami Trace under Myra Roberts comes in with a record of 10 wins and 6 losses. Now, we've watched these girls before we got on the air several times this year, so hopefully we've got the names down right, and we'll do the best we can to call the play-by-play action. As the cameras get started, Myra Woolever will be on the cameras. Dave Woolever will be doing the producing and trying to keep me straight, which is a full-time job right there, but he'll do the best he can. All right. Miami Trace, it looks like they've got Macy Shirley, also Caitlin Bach, number 14. Shirley is number 6. Number 13 is Ellie Robinette. And we'll get the rest of the girls' names as we go along, okay? Serving for Washington Courthouse is Lily Shaw in the blue and white uniform. As Washington Courthouse starting off, and nice block at the net by Ellie Robinette. And she gets the point off the block. And it's 1-0 Miami Trace. Quick substitution. Mallory Johnson out, coming in will be Riley Vince, number 21. Ball's hit long and off the back line, goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Lily Shaw, and it's now 2-0 in favor of Miami Trace. Shirley with another serve. That one goes wide, so the score now goes to 2-1 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Serving will be Addison Nisley, a junior, who we've also seen get some action in the varsity level as well. Serve on the back line, hit up by Shirley. Front line, Vince tries to go across court. Ball's blocked beautifully by Courthouse. Get it back over on the volley. Now they're going to try to set it up again. Bach. Now, of course, back to Courthouse. Nice little push hit by the Blue Lions, and come off the hands of one of the Miami Trace players. And give credit to Alora Self, a freshman, number 20, for that hit. 2-2 score. Way out of bounds. Shaw tries to keep it alive, does. Ball's hit to Robinette. Now back to Courthouse. Good save there by the Lady Panthers. As Washington Courthouse got to get it over on the third hit, does so. That being is Ryan. And an infraction called on the Blue Lions, that being Lily Shaw. So Trace picks up the point, and they're up now 3-2. And quick serve by Ellie Robinette goes into the net. Point goes back to Courthouse, which is tied up at 3 apiece. Courthouse now substituting. And coming in now to serve will be Leah Marine, who's a freshman. Long hit, back line. Good save there by Macy Shirley. Vinegar with the hit. Ball's knocked around, and looks like it's going to be 4 hits for the Blue Lions. So point goes to Miami Trace 4-3. Coming in now will be Hannah Anders, number 8. We also got Hannah Vinegar, number 7. Got Riley Vince, number 21, number 6. Macy Shirley. Serving now will be Bella Scholl, number 3. And number 6 is Macy Shirley. We'll get the Courthouse players here in a second. Vinegar now, long hit on the back line. Good save by Marine. Now from the left side, tried a cross-court hit. Was nicely, but good block and saved. And Vinegar with a good kill there. And goes out of bounds on the back corner, and it's 5-3. Real quickly for Courthouse. Number 6, I can pick them up here. Leah Marine's number 16. Number 20 is Alora Self, as Bella Shaw serving. Also in the game is Lily Shaw, number 4, at the net, having trouble getting it over, is Scotty Quigley, a sophomore. Number 21 is Addison Nisley, and I got one more here to try to get in as soon as I see the number. Hit up in the air by Self. Attacked by the Blue Lions, and it comes off of Vince's hand, goes out of bounds, and traces up 6-4. Lily Shaw comes out. Serving will be Self. High in the air. Quigley setting up, and whoa, Vince ran into the I don't know if you call that a goal post or net holder or whatever, but she ran into it right where the officials was standing. But it goes out 6-5 now. Trace with a 1-point lead. Vinegar high in the air. Comes Trace. Anders high once again for the Blue Lions. Oh, nice block at the line. And that again was Vinegar and also Vince. So we'll give them each a half a block. Since I'm doing the stats, I guess we can do that kind of stuff. 7-5. Vince serves into the net. No good. Point Courthouse, 7-6. And quickly going back to serve for Courthouse will be, well, it was going to be Maggie Piper. Now she comes out, and here comes now Chinatsu Obealak. I hope I said that right. They told me 3 times. I wrote it down, so if I mispronounce it, I apologize for it. Good hit, and a little bit long and wide by Macy Shirley. Goes out of bounds. 7-7 is your score. Which we like to say, Dave's favorite drink, 7-Up. Long hit again on the back line. Shirley keeps it alive. Now to Shaw. Vinegar down the right line. Ball batted around and trying to come over and make a nice save was Nicely. Unfortunately came off her hand, went on out of bounds, so puts the Panthers back up now 8-7. Here comes now Hannah Vinegar. He probably stands the furthest back any volleyball player I've seen in my life when she serves the ball. She's about 10 steps, and it works because she got an ace right in that back corner line. She's got such strength that she has to almost hit so far back. I think it's about the 4th time we've seen her this year. And another hit now for Self for Courthouse, trying to keep it alive. Blue Lions save it, and then in between 2 players, that being Shirley and Johnson for Miami Trace, and point goes to the Blue Lions. And Ellie Robinette back in. Vinegar will take a breather as it's 9-8. Courthouse serving the ball, and that's in the net. As they got a number 3 there, and I don't have a number 3 on my roster. We even asked the coaches before the game if there's any changes. They didn't tell me any, so we will kind of keep an eye on who that is. I think it may be Ryan. I'm not sure. No, Ryan's number 2, so we'll see if we can get that number 3 for you here. Apologize for that. Kaylin Bach will be serving for Miami Trace. Ball's in the air. Nicely. Now cross. Here comes Miami Trace. Set up. Good spike. Good play on the back line by the Blue Lions. Nicely keeping it alive. And then trying to come up and get a dig was Mallory Johnson, and couldn't quite get it in there in time, and knots it up now at 10 apiece. So Shaw will re-enter the game and serve. Just barely cleared the net, but it worked. Good hit, good return there by the Blue Lions. Ball batted around, saved down the out-of-bounds mark by Bach. Courthouse now on the volley. Good hit again by Shaw. Now to Bach. And here comes Courthouse on the return. Oh, trying to go up high was Ryan, trying to maybe do a kill there, and unfortunately couldn't get the ball to arch up high enough, and it's a point for the Panthers. Served by Macy Shirley. Comes Courthouse. Oh, good play. Unfortunately, it is in. It's inside the back line. Panther fans do not like that call whatsoever, but they said it got the back line. It's in. 11-11. And that's a Miami Trace parent make that call. Give her props, man. She says it's in. It's in. All right. That's nicely with the serve. Shaw, Johnson, Bentz. Once again, it's Shaw for Courthouse. Nice little push hit by Blue Lions. Trying to throw it off, and we got a whistle, and they said that Bach hit the ball twice. The point goes to the Blue Lions, and they take the lead at 12-11, which I believe is their first of the game. Nicely. Ball batted around. Good return by Courthouse. Once again, a serve. Vince. Oh, good block at the net. Beautiful play there by Washington Courthouse's Maggie Piper, a freshman. Man, she got up there and did some skying on that bad boy. It's now 13-11. Ball's up in the air. Once again, Vince goes. That time she gets it over the hand, and they said somebody from Courthouse was under the net, so it goes to Miami Trace and makes it 13-12. Serving Robinette and goes in the net. Coming back in, Ava Shaw will re-enter the game. Robinette takes the breather. 14-12, Washington Courthouse with the lead. Leah Marine, a freshman for Courthouse, will be doing the serving. High in the air. Once again, Benninger, cross court hit. Blue Lions stay alive. Shaw, Johnson, Benninger again. Good save on the back line by Washington Courthouse. Again, the Blue Lions with the attack. Comes off the fingertips of Benninger. Drops in. Point, Blue Lions. Good play there, and they're up 15-12. And timeout has been called by Miami Trace. We'll take one as well. 30 seconds. No, wait a minute. I thought they were going to get them a timeout. They didn't. They kept playing, and that one goes in for Washington Courthouse. That might work to their advantage. It looked like Coach Roberts was calling a timeout. The official didn't see him. Courthouse went ahead and served, and Courthouse turned around and got the point. So Myers says, forget the timeout. So we'll keep it here. So it's 15-13. Now the officials are calling a abbreviated timeout. Well, you could clearly, from here, you could clearly see Coach Roberts, Miami Trace, had called a timeout, and the officials, neither one saw her, and Courthouse went ahead and served the ball. And then the Blue Lions came back, and Vinegar hits it in deep left corner on a kill and got the point for the Panthers. And now all of a sudden we're going to see what's going to happen here. Now, do they take the point off? Do they give them the point? Courthouse is trying to make a little argument that, well, if she called timeout, then you should give it to her. So a little controversy here in the first set already. Don't you believe it? See what they're going to say. Yep, they're going to say Trace keeps the point. So they wave off the so-called timeout that they didn't allow. And the point goes to Trace, and they've cut it down to 15-13. Bella Shaw with the serve. The official took about 3-4 minutes inside that one, and that one's into the net by Courthouse. That one hit there by Alora Self. That makes it now 15-14 Blue Lions, who led 15-12 at one time. Oh, it comes off the fingertips of Vinegar. She can't get it down, and Courthouse will get the point, and they'll get the ball back. Ava Hines, number 23, now has entered the game for Washington Courthouse. Once again, Laura Self, number 20, and trying to go for the dig and not able to come up with a cleanly is Ava Shaw. Now Coach Roberts makes sure the official sees this one. They will call the timeout. We got one as well as Courthouse is now up 17-14. We'll take a break. You're listening to Fayette County Sports here on WCHC. Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com. How are you? Good. All right, we're back here, 17-14 Washington Courthouse. Their second time in the game they've had a 3-point lead. As we're back in action, set one of the reserve game. It's a best out of three. Vinegar, Aldous Shaw, coming from the backside, Shirley. Here comes the Blue Lions. Oh, going in there. Good kill there by number 19 for Washington Courthouse, Scotty Quigley, sophomore. 18-14, Courthouse with the lead. That one just barely clears the net. Vinegar to Shaw. Now to Vince. Comes to Courthouse again on the attack. Right at Shaw. Good hit there again by Hines. Good rotation by the Blue Lions. Ball around. Vinegar. Now they try to get in the front line. It falls short. And not able to get to it in time was Anders. So, again, another serve point there by Self. And it's now 19-14 Washington Courthouse. Vinegar. Shaw coming up. Shirley from the back line. Ball knocked around. Shirley yet another save. Once again, Vinegar. Oh, took just enough off that one nicely. Here comes Courthouse on the attack. Good hit. Quigley, unfortunately, went wide and out. Makes it 19-15 now in favor of the Blue Lions. Courthouse coming into this game 6-9 overall. Trace 10-6. Trace won in town 2-0. These teams played back in late September. Courthouse with the ball. Back line, Shaw to Shaw. And trying to kill it. And may have lucked out a little bit because Courthouse had a violation. And Trace gets the point. So it's 19-16. So, Riley Vince. And that one, whoa, I'm not sure where in the world Leah Marine was hitting that to. Well, if her parents are up in the stands or not, but anyway, gives a point to Miami Trace. 19-17. Vince with the serve. Ball's high in the air. Nicely. Back to Shaw. Now over to Anders. And not able to come up to it fast enough to try to get the dig was Vinegar that goes out of bounds and gives a point to Courthouse, and they're up now 22-7. Okay, Shinatsu Obelu, and she serves it right into the net. So makes it now 20-18. So Courthouse had a 5-point lead. That lead's been cut more than half down to 2018 because of some bad serving by the Blue Lions. Vinegar, long serve. Courthouse can't come up with it again. Marine was looking to go over to the right, from the right to the left side to set up the front line. Unfortunately, went wide and out of bounds. So Vinegar picks up yet another point off serve. So far today, I believe she's the only one that's got an ace. 2019, this could tie it up, but the Randy jinx once again occurs. Every time I brag on somebody serving well, they always hit in the net, David. So 21-19. I know you folks are saying, David, please turn his mic off or something. Washington Courthouse with the serve. Ball's up in the air, and getting it over will be Anders. Now here comes the Blue Lions on the attack. Good hit there by Ryan. Courthouse again, and off the fingertips of one of the Blue Line players, as getting a nice return was Ellie Robinette. So Trace pulls up, gets the point, and it's 21-20. And Caitlin Bach will now enter the game. And she'll be doing the serving. Down the line. Addison, nicely. Ball knocked around a little bit. Johnson, Courthouse on the attack, coming back, and another kill there. Beautiful play there by Ellie Robinette. Nice play there. We're tied up now at 21-21. So Miami Trace is on a 7-2 run here in this first set. Serve down the right line. Blue Lions trying to set up for the volley. Good little play there by Ryan, taking a little bit off of it. Coming right back at her is Bach, and slaps it good and hard and gets in that back corner. And Miami Trace has taken the lead. And there's been a timeout by Coach Olivia Klein. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 right here on Fayette County Youth Sports WCHC.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice and auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Bach with the serve comes off one of the hands of the Blue Lions and goes out of bounds. So now Miami Trace is up 23-21. Bach again with the serve. Deep line hit, and we got a whistle, and somebody carried the ball again. So the Blue Lions have been their own worst enemy here, as they have now been called on 3 violations during this run by the Panthers of 10-3. 24-21, Miami Trace. And, keeping the law alive. Courthouse has got to get it over. Ryan does. Here comes Miami Trace on the attack. Shirley. Oh, good save by Courthouse. Will they get it over, though? No, they don't. It's going to be over by David. He's not on the team, but it gives Miami Trace the win, 25-21. So Miami Trace goes on a 11-2 run after being up 19-14. Final score, Miami Trace 25-21, 11-2 run at the end of the set number 1. They're up 1-0. Set 2 coming up in 90 seconds right here on WCHC.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing Child Care Partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you're interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Gotten the COVID vaccine.
So have I.
I have too.
The sooner we're all vaccinated,
The sooner we can get back to normal. I'm looking forward to going to live concerts,
sports events,
graduation.
going out with friends.
It's not about me.
It's not about me. It's about protecting the people I care about.
to protect my community.
I just want to do my part.
Even though I'm young and healthy,
I know it's the right thing to do.
Take your shot.
Protect your family and your friends.
Don't hesitate. Vaccinate.
We're back. That's a quick 90 seconds there, David. Well, that's all right. What'd you do, take 60? That's all right. We'll make it up. Don't worry about it. Reminder, we will be after this game and also the varsity game, be announcing our stars of the game. Both teams will get one pick apiece. We'll be doing the Star of the Game show sometime in November. Our next Epiphala McDonald's Saturday McSports program will be on October 22nd. That will be the day that we will present the McDonald's trophy to the winning team of the night before's Miami Trace Washington Courthouse game. And that'll be at 8:30, 9 o'clock at the McDonald's up in Jeffersonville. Of course, Miami Trace won that last year. And a lot of celebrating, a lot of pictures. Well, will they make it 2 in a row, or will it be the Blue Lions' turn? We'll find out. Of course, Dave, Myra, and I will be at the game on Friday night here on WCHC to broadcast the Trace Courthouse game. And then on Saturday morning, we will have the trophy presentation, and that will be on the Epiphala Sports Network, who, of course, is sponsoring the Fayette County Trophy once again this year. So, again, that's October 22nd, in case you're wondering. Between Nick's schedule and my schedule, Saturdays have just been absolutely booked for the last 6 weeks. And I know that we definitely are going to do that. The following week is the BCSO state tournaments, soccer and volleyball. Fayette Christian, once again, has been awarded that. So we'll be doing a lot of broadcasting from out at Fayette Christian on that Friday and Saturday night. So we'll tell you more about that next week or so as we get closer to it. Right now, though, we got set number 2, Miami Trace Reserves getting the win. Coming back after being down 19-14, wins 25-21 on an 11-2 run at the end. And we start set number 2 with Caitlin Bach, who will be serving. And his first hit's on the back line. And the ball's batted around, and not able to come up with it cleanly is Alzia Ryan. One nothing, Miami Trace, set 2. Best out of 3 here. Varsity game, best out of 5. Will start about 25 minutes after this one's over with. And we're going to have another whistle. 13, I think he said, moved or something. So that'll be a violation on Miami Trace. So nicely, will be serving again. Substitution, Jada Ryan, a sophomore, number 5 for Courthouse in the game. This one just barely clears the net, but it goes over, and that's a point for Miami Trace. It's 2-1. Now, Riley Vince will come in. Mallory Johnson out. And Hannah Benninger again with the serve. Ball's hit high in the air by Self. Good save by the Blue Lions. And carrying the ball will be Trace, as Caitlin Bach looked like about midair. She didn't know she wanted to go ahead and hit the ball. or flip it over to set someone up, and she got called for carrying. So another violation on Miami Trace, ties it up at 2 apiece, and Courthouse will serve. And that'll be Leah Marine. And she hits it on top of the net. So gives Courthouse the point, 3-2. So now we'll go back to Ellie Robinette. Quick substitution for Courthouse. Up, got a yellow card. She did not report right to the official. So she has a yellow card, and that makes it 3-3. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's the first time I've seen that covered volleyball. Good play by Quigley at the net for Blue Lions. Now a nice return by Carly Payton for Trace. Now trying to keep it in play will be Bach, and unfortunately cannot get it over the net. And that makes it now 4-3 in favor of Courthouse. Self another serve. Now set it up on the right side. Good fist hit. Vinegar with the dig and can't get it over the net. 5-3 now. So Courthouse getting back here with the serving game. Alora Self. The 5-3 lead in favor of Washington Courthouse, and that one's way, way long. Or high and outside, to say the least. Substitution, Miami Trace. Anders in for the Panthers. Peyton back out. Serving, Bella Shaw. Hit. Ooh, Quigley put a little bit too much on that one, and that knocks it long and wide, and we're back to 5-5, just like that. Shaw again with the serve. Marine gets it after the second hit by her teammate, and then going up and trying to get the kill was Riley Vincent and hit it into the net. Point Blue Lions. Quick substitution, Courthouse. Ryan's out. Coming in will be Maggie Piper, freshman. Piper with the serve down the right line. Ball in the air, Vinegar using the fist, gets it across the net. Good volley by the Blue Lions. Coming back, good push hit there by Anders. Courthouse, oh, nice knockdown by Vinegar, keep the ball alive. Hit there now by Shirley. Here comes the Blue Lions. Quigley and off the hands of Vinegar, point Blue Lions. Yeah, good kill there by Quigley on that one. 7-5, Blue Lions with the lead. Maggie Piper with the serve. Ball batted around, good push hit by Havens. Ball knocked around, coming up, Quigley on the back line, good save by Shaw. Here comes the Panthers on the volley. Set up nicely, across the net, good hit back by Havens. Blue Lions keep it alive though. Once again, oh, couldn't quite get it over as Macy Shirley was right at the net. Looked like she was going to get it over in time for a little finger kill. Unfortunately, did not work, and the Blue Lions pick up yet another point, and they're now up 8-5. Long hit, Shaw, back line. Shirley trying to keep it alive. Does. Quigley. And a cross hit, and it goes out. Point Courthouse. Excuse me, Miami Trace. So that'll bring up Riley Vince. Hit on the back line to Self. Courthouse. Oh, nice block at the net. As going up was Ava Hines, but a good block there by the duo of Anders and Shirley on that right side. Hit by Vince, and Goes out of bounds. Courthouse, and it's now back up to 8-8. Riley with another serve. Nice block again. This time it's Vinegar and Shirley on the block on the left side, right in front of us. And it's 9-8 now in favor of Washington Courthouse. Vince, backline hit to Self. And we're going to have a whistle, and I believe they're going to have a carry on the Courthouse, so that's yet another point for Miami Trace. It's now 10-8. Panthers with the lead. Good return and good kill there. Beautiful play there by Macy Shirley. She's been trying. She's gotten a lot of blocks today, but boy, I've got her as her first kill. 11-8 now. Miami Trace with the lead. That one, good dig by Courthouse, keeping alive. Ava Shaw. Now they come to the front line. Shirley in it. She tried a little finger roll again. This time it did not work, and it goes point Courthouse. Makes it 11-9 in favor of Miami Trace. So the 6-1 run by Miami Trace there, and Courthouse again with the serving duties. Good hit on the back line. Saved there by Piper, and then it goes into the net. Point Miami Trace. That makes it 13-9. And Macy Shirley will be going to serve. Down the line. Ball batted around. Coming now over to Ryan on the left side. Shaw coming up. Good kill there. Spico City Robinette. Got that as her third kill unofficially. 13-9. And it hits the net. Yep, got a little roll going there. Shirley into the net. Ava Shaw re-enters the game. 13-10, Panthers with the lead. Lily Shaw, Jr., will now be serving for Washington Courthouse. Number 4. Long hit, Vinegar. Front line, Avens hits the top of the net. Ball still alive. Good save there by Piper. Another kill attempt, blocked beautifully. Another one, and then coming right back and getting another one is Robinette. I got her unofficially 4 kills now in the game. Oh, I'm sorry, I take that back. I guess her foot was underneath, so it does not count as a kill. My apologies. I'll look down to write the stats, and sometimes I don't see the after action. That one goes in the net. So now it's 13-12. Got a little excited there for nothing, Dave. Sorry about that. It happens. So Courthouse now rolling back. Shaw. Hit. Good save, back line. Shaw. Courthouse again, and that time not able to get it over the net was Self. Good block, and makes it 14-12, and Trace now will get ready to serve it. And it'll be Bach again. Comes the Blue Lions. Good play there. Heads up play there by number 20, Laura Self. Saw them where they weren't, just to put it right in between a couple Panthers. Ryans re-enter the game for Courthouse. Comes Miami Trace. Try a kill for Robinette, not quite successful. Blue Lions return it, and then Shaw tries to go for the dig and can't come up with it, and we're knotted up at 14 apiece. It's Addison Knight with the serve again for Courthouse. In the game now also for Trace is Peyton, number 17. Shaw to Bach. Courthouse has it, and they can't get it over on the 3 hits. Point goes to Miami Trace. You know, he hit it 3 times. She hit it 4. That's what they call a no-no. Trace up 15-14. Vinegar with the serve. Whoa, that hit Shaw right in the chest. Like, whoa, what is that? Then coming back, and it threw the front line off a little bit because she had to kind of readjust her hit to set him up, and hit back as goes wide, now to bounce. So another point for Miami Trace. 16-14, and that one's long. Quick substitutions. $16-15. Miami Trace with the lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the scores table. Not sure what's going on. Don't forget, we got more volleyball action coming up Saturday afternoon. Uniota at Washington Courthouse. And then, of course, next Monday, Waverly at Washington Courthouse as we head into the tournaments the week of October 17th. All right. I guess it was a question on the substitution rotation. Ryan is out, and Marine is in. She's serving. Long hit. So the teams just exchanged long serves, and Trace holds on to a 2-point lead. Now it's 17-15. Robinette with the serve. Courthouse. Quigley tries to go up high with it. Again, hits the top of the net. Point, 18-15 Trace. Off the unforced error there. Robinette again with the serve. Ball's up in the air. Quigley. Vinegar set up on the front line. Good hit by Shirley. Ball batted around. Volley. Here comes again. Off speed. Hit back by Vince. Good play. And Courthouse struggled, and they couldn't get it back over, and it's now 19-15. Miami Trace by 4. And we got a timeout by Courthouse. So timeout on the court. Miami Trace lead set 2, 19-15. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHT.
The Bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's in Fayette County and Jamestown. You can choose your favorite breakfast sandwich, either bacon, egg, and cheese, steak, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. Try out these delicious breakfast sandwiches backed by popular demand. The Bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's restaurants. 3 locations in Fayette County and in Jamestown. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Here at Miami Trace with a black and gold 19-15 lead in set number 2. They came from a 5-point deficit in set 1 to win at 25-21, so they're trying for a sweep here. Served by the Panthers. And trying to come up the dig and hitting it out of bounds was Leah Marine. So another point for Miami Trace. That one, way long. So Shaw will come in. Ava Shaw, that is, from Miami Trace. Substitution Courthouse. As Shaw leaves, serving will be Self. Coming up the left side, try to go across court. Good volley saved by Courthouse. Unfortunately, when they got over the net, they went a little bit wide on it, and Courthouse will pick up the point, and they're now up 21-16. 5-point lead. I believe that's their biggest lead of the evening. Period. They were never more by 4 in the first set. Ball's high in the air. Now they come to Ryan. Shaw saves it. Her sister. And then trying to do a little finger roll was Macy Shirley, and unfortunately did not go over the net. Courthouse picks up the point. That makes it now 21-17. And there's substitution. Blue Lions will bring in Maggie Piper to serve. Jada Ryan comes out. That one goes in net. Boy. Serving percentage is really hurting the Blue Lions here as they're down by 5. 22-17. Vince with the serve. Hit on the back line. Ball in the air. And a good hit there. And a play as it was hit to the deep right corner by Self, the freshman, and it's 22-18, and Courthouse now trying to get back in this game. Serve for the Blue Lions. Shaw, good hit there with the left hand by Anders, and then Courthouse struggling to get it in play as Self hits the ground. So 23-18 now. Shirley with the serve. And that comes off the hands. It goes out of bounds. That's off Piper. And it's now 24-18. And we're now at set and game point for Miami Trace. The 6-point lead. Shirley with the hit. Just clears the net. Courthouse stays alive nicely. Now over to Ryan. Good dig by Shirley. Ball's up in the air. Here comes Binnicker. Now save on the back line by the Blue Lions. And Ryan has it blocked at the front line. Good save there by Self. Here comes Trace again on the attack. Again, a hit with the left hand by Anders. Ball's up in the air. Courthouse hit in the air. Binnicker. Oh, good save. And wait a minute. Official says number 7 stepped over the line, and that's the game. Point goes to Miami Trace. And is that right? No. They said Trace was the one on the points. I apologize. Violation, so Courthouse gets it back. I get ahead of myself watching these officials. Okay, I was just, 10 seconds too early, all right? She hits it in the net. Now Trace can claim the victory. Final score, 25-19. So, after Courthouse had an 8-5 lead early, Trace went on a 11-9 run and pretty much dominated the rest of the game. They win the 2-0 sets. Again, 25-21, 25-19. We'll come back with more in just a moment. Stay with us right here on WCHC.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor, and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing Child Care Partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you're interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leah Lane's.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leah Lane's and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
It's Vanessa Summers, and when my father opened Summers Funeral Home in 1991, my family promised that in the time of need, we would offer thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to those left behind in dealing with the pain and decision-making. Now, 30 years later, we still make it our commitment to you to treat everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. In your time of need, please remember we are here for you. Summers Funeral Home at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160, and please call us at 740-335-6078.
Now time for the Epifano post-game program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown.
All right, back here at Miami Trace, senior night activities underway before the varsity game. The seniors being recognized here at Miami Trace. Courthouse seniors was presented flowers from the Miami Trace players. Allie Mongold, Megan Sieber, Madison Haithcock, Isabel Fernandez, and Morgan Cartwright from the Blue Lions was recognized. Right now, Washington Courthouse, very appreciative of that. They had their senior night a couple nights ago in town against Hillsborough. Meanwhile, Miami Trace right now is playing some videos. Courtney Carter, Avery Cockrell, Sarah Dawson, Gracie Ferguson, McKinney Kelly, Sophie Parsons, and Mary Piper will be the seniors for the Panthers. So both the teams with a good number of seniors here. All right, well, real quickly, while they're kind of introducing that, I believe, Myra's keeping the cameras on the girls coming in so you can kind of hear me over them. Real quickly, we can tell you in the stats, first set, it was a 12-11 lead by Miami Trace, and then the Courthouse team went on a quick 4-0 run, take a 15-12 lead, was able to expand that slowly to 19-14. And then after that, Miami Trace kind of got their serving game done, and it was took a lead of 22-21, making an 8-2 run, and then finished it up with 3 more points. So they finished it with an 11-2 run to win at 25-21. Meanwhile, for the second set, it went to Courthouse leading 8-5 early. Trace took an 11-9 lead, and then basically cruised the rest of the way, winning by a score of 25-19. So that's where we're at this time, as the senior night activities are continuing here at Miami Trace High School.
My best memory from volleyball is when Kaylee Gardner over-celebrated when we did not get the point. It went out of bounds at the Jackson game. In addition to volleyball, I also am in art club and multiple choirs. And after graduation, I am going to follow my father's footsteps and go to barber school.
Hi, my name is Sophia Parsons, and I'm the daughter of Ann Parsons. I've been in volleyball for 7 years, and my favorite memory is going undefeated in the league and winning sectionals my sophomore year. And in the future, I plan to go to Ohio University and study exercise science.
Hi, my name is Mary Piper, and I am the daughter of Sherry and Ty Kelly. I am a 4-year member of the volleyball team. My favorite memory is being in Courthouse every time we have played them. I am involved in Key Club, Art Club, and track, and I intend to major in early childhood education after high school.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the 7 Panther seniors and the 5 Blue Lion seniors.
All right, we're back here now. Once again, the seniors being recognized in both Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace. And let's kind of real quickly tell you that when we come back after this from McDonald's, we will announce a star of the game from both the Courthouse and the Trace. And the young ladies will be recognized during the program in November. So we'll tell you who they are right after this from our Epifano McDonald's restaurant.
Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epifano McDonald's now has available crew positions at our Jeffersonville location starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, positions are available starting at $18 per hour. Benefits include school tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. Check out our McDonald's of Fayette County, Ohio Facebook page. Epifano McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, our start of the games, Dave and I talked about it, and for Miami Trace, the reserve game for Miami Trace will be Riley Bentz. I had her unofficially with about 4 serve points, also a couple blocks, so she will be recognized in a McDonald's program in the future. And from Washington Courthouse, we're going to name Scotty Quigley, a sophomore from the Blue Lions, as our player of the game there. She had several key blocks and some points off the serve. So once again, it will be Riley Benson, our star of the game, and Scotty Quigley, star of the game for Miami Trace. All right, so now with that done, we'll take a break here. Probably about, let's go 12 minutes, we'll take a break. We'll come back in about 8 minutes before the start of the varsity game to update you and get you prepared for that. So back in about 15 minutes or so. So stay with us right here on WCHC.
It's Fayette County Sports, presented in part by the Fayette County Early Learning Center, Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Great Oaks Career Campuses, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, ProMedica Heartland Hospice, M&M Horsehair and M&M Fasteners, the Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Thank you for watching Fayette County Sports on WCHC JV.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to WCHC. Our coverage of Fayette County Youth Sports continues now with the varsity volleyball game between the Washington Courthouse Lady Lions and the Miami Trace FAC varsity champions here at Miami Trace High School. This is the second of 4 days and 7 that we will be doing volleyball action. We'll feature the Blue Lions on Saturday when they'll play host to Uniota, and then on Monday when they play host to Waverly. As the tournament draw will be announced on Sunday, and we'll talk more about that during this game as well. Miami Trace comes in the contest, as we already mentioned. They clinched the FAC championship on Tuesday night, a game you can go back and watch again if you'd like to here on WCHC. Sweeping Chillicothe 3-0. They're now 9-0, and they're looking for the second gold volleyball, as they like to call it, in Doug Mace's term here at the Panthers. Of course, they just won it back in 2020, so we'll see what happens there. Meanwhile, Washington Courthouse, that's been a rough season for Coach Diatley. The team is only 1-16 overall. Some really good talent there, but unfortunately, the team is having trouble for some reason just getting that mix, of upperclassmen and underclassmen. And hopefully with this 3-game stretch going into the tournament, maybe that'll give them a chance to maybe pick up a win or two and get some confidence going into the sectional tournament play. We'll talk more about this game in 60 seconds right here on WCHC.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice in auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Of course, other games between Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse are going on tonight. Besides this, it's rivalry night number 2 in the FAC. The two schools' junior high teams are going up against each other over at the middle school. Courthouse girls soccer is playing Miami Trace soccer. The boys will play the 7 o'clock game. Since Courthouse does not have a boys soccer program, they're going to be playing Blanchester, so it'll be quite busy there as well. Well, let's talk about this contest coming in. Of course, Doug Mace knows both these programs very, very well. Of course, was very successful as coach at Washington Courthouse for many years, taking the team to the regionals and districts numerous times. And, of course, was able to leave there, turning things over to his then top assistant, John Byer. John coached for several years, and then when he kind of went out on a winning note, turned things over to a former Blue Line player in Ashley Diatley. This is, believe it or not, Ashley's 8th season as the head coach at Washington Courthouse. Started off at 14-10 and 12-10, but finished second and third in the old SCOL. And then in 2017, when the FAC started, she's gone 12-10, 14-9, 13-11, 6-12, 7-14. As we mentioned, unfortunately, this season been a rough one, 1-16. Ashley has an overall record of 79-92 in her coaching career. Meanwhile, for, of course, Coach Doug Mace also started at the same time at Miami Trace. And he started off with a 9-13 record, third in the SCOL that year, and then went 15-8, second in the SCOL, right in front of Coach Diatley and the Blue Lions. Then the FAC started, went 9-14 in 2017. 2018 went 4-11, finishing fifth. Then 2019 co-championship with Chillicothe, finishing 12-9 overall, 8-2 in the league. And that was the first volleyball, as we told you Tuesday night, that was the first league title that the Miami Trace girls volleyball program had since 1975. Well, that drought ended the next year because didn't have to share it. They won it outright with a 10-0 mark and 18-2 overall, 13-7 last year, and 8-2 in the FAC. Of course, losing twice to Chillicothe. And then, of course, this year they're 9-0. They're 15-4 coming into this game. Doug is 95-75 overall here at Miami Trace. He is 44-15 though in the FAC. But one thing, I'll probably ask him briefly about it tonight. I don't want to make too big of an issue of it, but still something I feel I need to ask is that Miami Trace, he's 0-6. He's not been able to get that first win, and Courthouse beat Miami Trace 1 year in the sectionals, semis. I believe it was 2018, if I remember correctly. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And with almost 20 teams in the sectionals this year for Division II, they're going to have like a sub-regional or a super regional. Let me get it right. Super sectional, because with 20 teams, you can't play everybody all at the same time. So what they're going to do is, I believe the top 8 seeds will get a first-round bye on the 13th, and then the other teams will play and match up against each other, and then whoever wins would go and play one of the 8 seeds on the Wednesday, the 15th. But we will have all the details for you on Sunday afternoon. Doug told me that tournament voting ends tomorrow night. That gives the league all the way till Saturday to review everything, make sure all the bugs are ironed out. I guess the coaches can go back and revamp it if they want to before Friday night. So it'll be interesting to see. But you look at the records, and we got an article on Fayette 43160. If you want to check it out, I've got listings of where the teams that are in this sectional, where they're at going into tonight's games. Almost all of them are involved in some kind of an action. We listed the Saturday games, but those are more just to cushion the record, and probably will have no effect on the record. But right now, Marietta's buzzing along at 16-1, Circleville 17-2, Fairland 17-2, Gallia Academy 17-2, New Lexington 16-3, Trace is 15-4, Sheraton's 13-4, Uniota's 13-4, and Athens is 14-5, and Warren Local is 14-5. Dave doesn't take a mathematician. That's about 10 teams for the top possible 8 seeds. So somebody's not going to get it. And we got a lot of east part of this district's teams. You got to wonder, are those guys going to kind of get together and maybe play a little politics? We'll see when the draw comes out on Sunday. All right, we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the start of this game between the Panthers and the Blue Lions as you're watching Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
This boo-boo tells a story. It's a tale of perseverance, ingenuity, and love. This boo-boo is hundreds of years of science and technology. It's protection in the battle against disease and illness. And while we continue to fight COVID-19, childhood vaccinations are more important than ever. This boo-boo, it's love in its purest form.
The Bengals are back at your Epifana McDonald's in Fayette County and Jamestown. You can choose your favorite breakfast sandwich, either bacon, egg, and cheese, steak, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. Try out these delicious breakfast sandwiches backed by popular demand. The Bengals are back at your Epifana McDonald's restaurants. 3 locations in Fayette County and in Jamestown. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, back here at Miami Trace as we're just a few moments away from the start of the varsity contest. Again, it's Washington Courthouse taking on the Miami Trace Panthers. Athletic Director Aaron Hammond with the introductions and also the playing of our national anthem here at Miami Trace High School. Seniors Sarah Dawson and also McKinley Kelly for the singing of the national anthem here on senior night at Miami Trace High School.
And now for the Lady Panthers. Number 1, Sydney Carter. 3, Cecilia Robinson. 4, Gracie Shaw. 5, Addison Butts. 6, Avery Cockrell. 8, Sarah Dawson. 11, Sophia Parsons. 12, Mary Piper. 13, Courtney Carter. 14, Lauren Behrens. 17, McKinley Kelly. 18, Caitlin Gardner. 19, Eris Schultz. And number 21, Kristen Ferguson.
So the introduction of both teams here at Miami Trace. So we're about ready to get this one underway. In case you missed it earlier, Courthouse girls reserves win at 2-0. Trailed in both sets. Once they kind of got that serving game going, they were very, very successful. They also did name stars of the game for both teams. Riley Vinson from Miami Trace and Scotty Quigley from Washington Courthouse. Those two ladies will be joining us on a future Epiphano Saturday McDonald's program in the month of November. The sports show will return on the 22nd with the presentation of the Fayette County Trophy. And then the next week, we're busy with the state volleyball and soccer tournaments for the Buckeye Christian School. So we'll be carrying that and then come back hopefully first Saturday in November. We got Star of the Games. We got student athletes for fall sports and a couple other things to do. So I want you to keep it tuned and watch us, and we'll post stuff as we get closer to what the schedule is going to be. All right, so Courthouse went 3-0 in town back on September 20th, I believe it was. Panthers hoping to get yet another win to have the perfect record volleyball for the FAC. And as tradition for the last, at least our fourth time we've seen him, Mary Piper starts things off serving. And Haithcock on the back line. Wall coming up, good head by Fernandez, and it's long for a point for Miami Trace. One nothing. Miami Trace leads set number 1. Again, you got to win 3, best out of 5. Wall off her fist, goes out of bounds. 2-0 favor of the Panthers. Mary with yet another serve. Right at Wall again. Saved by Truex, who's starting. Ball batted around, coming up, Parsons. Nice dig there by Wall. Another good kill, once again by Parsons. That's what she does so well, doesn't she? I'll go back and listen, see how many times I've said that this year. She, I believe, 11 in just the one game. There's the serve. Ball, and again, Courthouse cannot get it back over, and all of a sudden it's 4-0. Miami Trace jumped out to a quick lead. Piper again. Haithcock in the net and not able to dig it out and try to get it over the net was Allie Mongold. And Coach Dialli says, we're down 5-0. I think we need a quick timeout. We'll take a 30 as well. You're watching girls volleyball action on WCHC.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing child care partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you're interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Back in action once again, another Piper serve, and yet once again hit into the net. That time by Maggie Wall. And 6-0 now. Trace has jumped out of the lead in set number 1. Wow. Pfeiffer again. Wall trying to come up and cheat from behind after hitting it once and not able to get a clean hit on it was Madison Haycock. So it's 7-0 now. Pfeiffer to Mitchell. Wall, and again hits it into the net. And boy, I'm telling you right now, Washington Courthouse cannot get that ball to arch up at all. And they're down 0-8. Pfeiffer, high in the air. Here comes the Fernandez back line. Sydney Carter. Ferguson keeps it in play. Hit by Pfeiffer. Now to Mitchell. Coming up, Truex tries to get the kill, and coming up and making another beautiful block was Parsons. 9-0. Pfeiffer, long hit, Mitchell. Wall pushes it. Good dig there by the Panthers. Pfeiffer keeps it in play. Wall, now over Fernandez, blocked again by Parsons. That's up in the air, and they cannot get the ball over. Mongold was trying to use that net, hopefully that would bounce in the hands of one of her teammates to maybe get it over, and it just didn't work. 10-0, Trace. Mitchell off her fist. She saw it coming, and for some reason just not able to get a good hold on her hands to be able to bump it a little bit. 11-0. Pfeiffer. Mitchell. Fernandez up over the hands of Parsons and then into the net by Pfeiffer. Courtney Carter tried to save it, but not able to do so. So Miami Trace had an 11-0 lead here in first set. Courthouse finally gets the point breaking the serve. Now Maggie Wall, sophomore. Parsons goes for the kill. Good save there by the Blue Lions. High in the air on the back line. Comes Courtney Carter again. Whistle. Violation. Courthouse. Point Trace, 12-1. Sarah Dawson will come in. Placing Avery Cottrell. Gracie Ferguson also now in the game with the serve. High in the air. Good hit by Courthouse. Weed Salome. Gets it back over and forces a mistake by Trace. And now it is 2-12. Trace leads. Isabel Fernandez, one of the seniors for the Blue Lions. Coming up, Parsons. El Donko Cineo, once again, simply going right at Weed Salome and gets yet another kill, makes it now 13-2. Sydney Carter now will serve it. Long hit on the back line. Wall tries to keep it in play. Weed Salome. Ferguson. Oh, good play by Courtney Carter. My goodness. That's a highlight film right there. She came out nowhere down the line and hit it. Got in the corner. We said our wrap-up story on the league championship. She had an all-league performance. She might be trying to top that tonight. That was beautiful. 14-2. Wall. Weed Salome and long hit. 15-2. Miami Trace on a roll right now. Long hit. And again on that front line, Mongold couldn't quite get the height up that she needed to tap the ball over. And it's now 16-2 in favor of Miami Trace. Carter again, Sydney that is, and that one's way long. So that makes it now 16-3 as the Blue Lions finally break that serve. Madison Haithcock, another of the seniors, up to serve. And that one's long and out. 17-3. Haithcock comes out. And Ashley Haney, a sophomore, now in. Piper comes out. Miami Trace. Kelly comes in. 17-4. So serving now will be Callie Salami, the junior. Hailing back to Dawson. Serve on the front line. Yeah, another hit. Yep, Miss Butts there. She hits a little dunko too. That's 18-4. Sarah Dawson will be serving. Long hit, good dig by Wall. Comes Courthouse and Truex. Lauren couldn't quite get it up off the left hand, get it over the net. And another unforced error by the Blue Lions. They're down 19-4 in set number 1. Down the line. Again, Courthouse deflected off the fingertips of Butts. Ferguson to Kelly. It's in there and it's good. As again, Courthouse struggling to get a hand on it. Maggie Wall not able to do so. 20-4. Soon Ferguson would get an assist on that one. Dawson, and it's long. Of course, Gracie last Saturday went over the 2,000 career mark in her assist. She was recognized before the game Tuesday night. 20-5, Trace with the lead. Courthouse will get serving. Megan Seaver serving. And that one just goes wide on the right line. Trying to sneak one in there. Didn't do too much good for the Blue Lions. Cottrell's back in for Trace. Sydney Carter getting a break. Allison Butts with the serve and trying to come up with the dig was Mitchell, but unable to get in time there. And that makes it now 22-5. And that one is under the net. That gives a point to the Blue Lions. Right now, you're down 22-6. You probably take points any way you can get them. Mongold with the serve for Courthouse. Sydney Carter re-entered the game very quickly. She didn't get much of a break, did she? Mongold. Truex got it over. And carrying the ball will be Carter. Said Courtney carrying the ball, cupping it, so a point for the Blue Lions. Good play by Lauren Truex, getting it over the net. And then, as we've seen numerous times, team gets on a roll, and Young shoots his mouth open, and they have a bad serve. Dave, you're going to have to stop me saying that stuff, man. People are going to hold you responsible. Don't you know that? That's not David's fault. Piper back in the game, serving. She was on an 11-0 run there early. Good dig by the Panthers. Can he get it over? Yep, a little bump hit by Courtney Carter. And then Fernandez couldn't quite get it in time as it dropped in between 3 Blue Line players. And that makes the score now 24-7. We're 1 point away from set win by Miami Trace here in this contest. Piper sets. Mitchell. Mongold. Wall down the middle. Right at Piper. Goes to the right side. Ferguson back to Piper. Wall. Mongold. Fernandez down the side. And it's out. And point Miami Trace. And that's the first set. So Miami Trace jumps out to an 11-0 lead and roll to a 25-7 win in set number 1. Set 2 comes up in 90 seconds right here on Fayette County Youth Sports WCHC.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leah Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leah Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
It's Vanessa Summers, and when my father opened Summers Funeral Home in 1991, my family promised that in the time of need, we would offer thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to those left behind in dealing with the pain and decision making. Now 30 years later, we still make it our commitment to you to treat everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. In your time of need, please remember we are here for you. Summers Funeral Home at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160, and please call us at 740-335-6078.
M&M Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
Well, if there's ever a time for Washington Courthouse seniors to say to their teammates, all right, we got to start buckling down. We got to start getting better. We got to win this game, guys. Come on. You know, this is senior night for us too. We've had a lousy season. It'd make it if we can come back and win this thing. So we got to get some effort put on. I'm watching the girls over there, and Coach Ashley kind of let some of the seniors do the talking. Now she's in and she's talking to them. Meanwhile, Trace, they took like 30 seconds and then like, okay, we're done talking. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, when he's so big, what adjustments can Doug make? I mean, you know, basically just keep doing what you're doing. So we'll see what happens. Set number 2, Courthouse winning. Well, let me see. Who will get the opportunity to serve first? Okay, it's going to be Courthouse, I believe. Yeah, okay. That's what I started to say. Courthouse will win the serve and start to set number 2. So let's see if they can get it going. Maggie Wall will do the duties. Trace up 1-0. Again, best of 5. There's the serve, back line. Sydney Carter up in the air. Ferguson to Courtney Carter. Boy, she just about killed that bad boy. And now we got a violation on Miami Trace. I do believe. We're going to call on Parsons for being in the net. So that's a point for Courthouse. Her and Carter looking at each other like, what was that all about? Keeping it alive was Ferguson. Carter gets it over. Now here comes Fernandez. Inside the back line. Good play there. That was a good hit. It's 2-0. That was a good hit. That's the second time tonight we've seen a Miami Trace parent have to call it against Miami Trace, David. Remember the reserve game? But it was the correct call. Wall down the line. Carter now to Parsons after the pass from Ferguson. Fernandez. Sydney Carter goes down. Piper saves it. Now to Parsons. Back to the net. Gets it over. Here comes Courthouse on the attempt volley. Wheat Sullivan gets it. Parsons now to Mongold. Good hit. Saber gets it in between a couple of Lady Panthers, and Courthouse has jumped out to 3-0 lead. So the Lady Lions playing with a little more intensity here as we start set number 2. Question is, see how long they can keep it going. Parsons, Dunko Cidio, no doubt about that one. And it's a 3-1 now in favor of Washington Courthouse. So Gracie Ferguson doing the serving honors. Mitchell now to Fernandez, and boy, she put a little bit extra mustard. Now they're saying it came off the fingertips of one of the Panthers. Officials aren't buying it. And so Courthouse loses that battle, and it goes back to Miami Trace, makes it 3-2. That one's in the net, so it's 3-3. So I guess Courthouse didn't get the call, so at least they got the point back, though, eventually, didn't they, with the bad serve. 4-2, Courthouse leads. Fernandez with the serve for the Lady Lions. Courtney Carter up in the air. Now to Ferguson. Here comes Sarah Dawson. And got it right in front of Wall, who could not come up with a clean dig. And that makes it now 4-3, Courthouse. Jericho Mick, a sophomore, number 2, coming in for Courthouse. Sydney Carter serving for the Lady Panthers. Whoa! And trying to get the dig was Weed Salami and couldn't come up with it cleanly. Goes out of bounds. We're knotted up at 4 apiece. Don't forget, after the game, like the reserve game, we'll announce the star of the game for either team, both teams, I should say. Plus some coaches' comments. Oh, good block around the net. Panthers keep it alive, though. Good play there by Mick. Now getting it over on the side line. Piper over to Butts. Courthouse comes to the left side. Good volley going on right now between these two teams. No, nice hit there again. Ball in the air. Courtney Carter, and again. And she'll get it. As they're going to say that Courthouse with the violation. That's 5-4 now. Had a nice volley there going there for a few seconds. Snyder. With Salome. Good save out of bounds. Haithcock. Now here comes Carter. To Carter. Hits it hard, and Courthouse just could not quite respond to it as the ball gets off the shoulders of one of the blue line ladies. Goes out of bounds, and now Trace is up 6-4. Carter. And that one is going to be long. And out of bounds, 6-5 now. So I believe Sydney Carter had 4 straight serve points on that one. Now here comes the Blue Lions. Haithcock with the serve. And Butts left to right across the court and gets it inside the sideline. Blue Lions did not rotate, and it was able to drop in. Haithcock comes out. Aisha Haney comes in. Courtney Carter now will be serving. Ball, good save attempt by the Blue Lions, but unfortunately it was way out of bounds. Give Mongold some tip of the hat, though, for being a little aggressive there, trying to make a save and just didn't quite get there. 8-5 now. Serve. Mongold. Wade Salmi right at Ferguson. Dawson back to Gracie. Hits it. Too long. 8-6. Trace lead's been cut to 2. Wade Salmi with the serve. Trace out of bounds. Sydney Carter, though, gets it after her sister saved it out of bounds. Once again, Truex goes up, and another beautiful block by Addie Butts. Addison Butts, who won one of our the Star of the Game awards last year. 9-6, Miami Trace with the lead. Ball's hit, Dawson out of bounds. Good save, Sydney Carter. Sister Courtney gets it. Back line, Wall Mongold. Truex, another block at the net by Miami Trace. Good save again by the Blue Lions. Here they're going to serve it, and little finger kill by Addison Butts once again, using that right hand and set up beautifully by Ferguson. They're counting those an assist, man. She's really adding to her total, isn't she? My goodness. 10-6. Trace with the lead. Dawson. And that one's just a tad long. 10-7. Fernandez back in the game. Seaver with the serve. Goes long. Trace picks up another point. 11-7. Butts will get ready to serve. Kirsten Mitchell now will re-enter the game for the Blue Lions. Butts with the serve, and that one's long. Well, if you're Courthouse, you're down only by 3. You probably play this game rest of the night. Let Miami Trace over serve if you need to. At least you're getting some points on the scoreboard. Stand close. My gold. Here comes Parson. Good block by Truex at the net. Fernandez keeps it alive. Mongold. Fernandez down the side and hits it wide to the back line. 12-8. Trace, over Courthouse. And we will quickly pause here because we have a substitution as Piper re-enters the game. .12-8 score. Trace with the lead. Wall. Mongo back to Wall in the middle. Wall's hit up. Fergie. Oh, good hit and play there by Courtney Carter. Again, using just the fingertips, getting it in where they're not, and it's 13-8. Piper again with the serve. And that one goes down the line and out of bounds. As again, Aycock was trying to save it, just couldn't stop her momentum from going out of bounds. 14-8 Trace. Piper again. Ball in the air. Wall. Good block there by Parsons. My goodness. Oh, my. Parsons with yet another block, 15-8. Piper, we get ready for another serve. Wall, Mongold. Tried to change direction, hit it over. Carter comes back, good block there on the front line by Haythcock. Piper just gets it over the net. Courthouse sets up. Fernandez, oh, good play by Parsons. Boy, that was real close on that block there. But she got it down, and it's another point for Miami Trace, and Courthouse wants a timeout. 16-8, Lady Panthers lead it over the Blue Lions, set 2. You're watching volleyball action here on WCHC.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
16-8, Miami Trace leads set number 2. They were down 3-0 early as Washington Courthouse really came out strong. But since then, it's been a 16-5 run in favor of the Panthers. Wall, Mongold, Fernandez, another block by Parsons, and Mitchell simply just cannot come up with it. So yet another one by Ms. Parsons. We'll have stats after the game, and it'll be interesting to see what some of these young ladies have done tonight. Piper with another serve. Mitchell, Mongold, cross court. Fernandez, Cottrell off balance, saves it. Courtney Carter, one-hand push. Now Fernandez. Now to Truex. Ferguson sets up Parsons. Yet another kill. Another point for Miami Trace. 18-8. Piper serving. Fernandez. Truex gets it across the net. Piper, Ferguson, Carter. Yeah, another kill. I'm sitting here right now, and I'm trying there's about 5 Panthers that can win the star of the game, David. Unbelievable effort by this team tonight. 19-8. Piper with yet another serve. Parsons. Ferguson, left hand. Courthouse recovers. Piper. Once again, Carter. Heads up by Mongold. Mitchell. Truex gets it over the net. Here they go again. Another Dunko Cidio by Parsons. I believe that's 4 in a row she's had on points for Miami Trace. 20-8. Piper in the net. So her little run of, I believe, 5 in a row ends. She had 13 serve points in the first set. Let's now go to Maggie Wall, who will be serving for the Blue Lions, who need to get a run going here. And Piper goes up in the stands. Fortunately, she had her knee pads on there and kept her from any serious injury, but the Blue Lions will pick up the point off the serve. And now it's 20-10. Cottrell. Carter, good block by Haithcock. Going to try it to the left side, and Parsons says, all right, you take that one. She got Haithcock leaning left and hits it right. Nice little battle going on between those two young ladies. So, Ferguson will be serving, 21-10. Miami Trace. Good hit, down the line, good by Carly Weed-Solomon. 21-11, point Courthouse. And Fernandez now will get to serve for the Blue Lions. Ball up in the air. Courtney Carter again. Just inside that left line. Butts comes in. Parsons comes out. You know what? I hate to say this, but you're not losing any talent-wise. They're both outstanding players. It's so nice to have that flexibility Coach Mace's got, you know. You can sub those players in and out like that. 22-11, Sydney Carter with the serve. Ball's up in the air. Weed-Solomon gets it, partially blocked. Ferguson saves it. Butts, short hit. Wall saves it. Mongold now down the line and off the hands of Trace. As a good return there by Haithcock of Courthouse. Now it's 22-12, and, well, Madison will serve for the Blue Lions. Piper, Ferguson, Butts, and that's partially deflected off of Blue Lions' hands and goes out of bounds. Trace will pick up the point. And quickly we will see Haithcock coming out and Haney re-entering. Carter with the serve. Is it in? Everybody's waiting. Line judge says it's in, so that's an ace for Carter. So an ace serve makes it 23-12. And Courthouse, oh boy, trying to get it on the third hit on the dig, and Mongo couldn't quite get over there in time. She was trying to get some help from one of her teammates. that being Mick, and fell short. 24-12. Carter serves. Set point. Yep, a little bit too soon there. Don't go to the commercials yet there, David. 24-13. Saweet Salome with the serve opportunity for the Lady Lions. Back line, Carter, Dawson, Butts, Saweet Salome, Mongold, Saweet Salome back. On the line was Ferguson, hit back, Sydney Carter, nice save. Goes to the right side, Ferentz tries to keep it alive and does. Good play by Lauren Ferentz, who just entered the game. She was able to put it inside the left line. Courthouse couldn't recover, and that ends set number 2 with a final score of Miami Trace winning 25-13, and now they're up 2-0. Set 3 coming up in 90 right here on WCHC.
Do you have a warm heart and helpful hands? Make yourself at home as a member of our care team at Courthouse Manor and St. Catharines Manor of Washington Courthouse. We are looking to grow our family of employees with dedicated STNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Contact us for more information or apply online today at courthousemanor.com or stcatharinescourthouse.com.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
All right, we're going to set number 3. If you're Miami Trace, everybody's maybe wanting to get home early tonight. I don't know. They're going to see if they can make it 2 in a row this year. Sweeping the Blue Lions, Washington Courthouse knows that they've really got to come up with a big miracle now to pull off an upset here. They, of course, come into the contest. Their only win this year was down at Ross Southeastern. They played a tri-meet a couple of weeks ago on a Saturday, and they beat White Oak by a score of 2-0. But since then, they've had a couple 3-2 decisions, but unfortunately just not been able to get in that W column. As we mentioned, we have an article on our Fayette 43160 page that gives you a listing of the team's records coming into tonight, the sectionals. Right now, record-wise, we look at the losses. That's how I got them lined up. I got Miami Trace in the number 6 slot, with Sheraton and Uniota both with 4 losses. Talked to Coach Mace before the game. He said that voting ends tomorrow night. I thought it ended Saturday. But he said, no, it's Friday at midnight. So basically what happens tonight will go toward those records. But Sunday afternoon, we'll find out when the tournament draw is. Set number 3 is underway once again, along with Dave and Myra Woolever. Randy Young with you. Thank you for joining us here on WCHD. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Piper starting things off. She's been hot serving. Went 11 in a row in the first set. Good save there by Fernandez. And keeping it alive is Washington Courthouse. And the ball returns and knocked down as Saweet Salome tried to keep it in play, but unfortunately just did not stop momentum from dropping. And Piper will pick up the point. It's 1-0 in favor of Miami Trace. Long hit. Point, Courthouse. We talked to the official between the breaks about that one call late in the game when they said it was in. From here, it looked like it in. He wasn't really sure. And Courtney Carter with the ball, and she gets a nice little dig there, or a kill, I should say. And basically what you do is if you're familiar with the Trace floor, there's like a little small white line right outside where the court's at here at Miami Trace. And that's what they call the out of bounds, not the set court lines. So I think that's maybe one of the confusions, as if it was actually in or out, but really doesn't matter right now because, well, we're already set 2 and it's 2-2 ball game. Fernandez serving for the Blue Lions. Whoa, boy, that one just barely cleared the net. Ferguson, Parsons, good block on the front line there by Weed Solomon. Boy, nice play by her. (3-2). Courthouse with the lead. Courtney. Fergie. And to Ferentz, who made the play. No check it. That's Katie Gardner, 18. Ferentz, 14. So it's Caitlin Gardner's in the game. Ferguson to Carter. Nice block. Good save there by Gardner. Courthouse. Mongold. Weed Solomon off the fingertips and rolls past the front line there of Parsons and Courtney Carter. Both were going for the block. 5-2 now. Courthouse with the lead. Is Fernandez getting a little bit hot here? Piper, Ferguson, Parsons. Weed Solomon knocks it up. Good little push hit by Haycock. Point, Blue Lions. Nice play there by Madison, as she kind of did a little off-balance push hit and was able to drop in for the point. Fernandez. Carter with the ball. No, nice little reverse there. Ferguson's been setting everybody up on the front line. David that time, she simply took it on her own and got it over the net for the point. 6-3. That's a good play. Mix it up a little bit. Sydney Carter with the serve. Good dig. And nope. They said somebody from Courthouse hit it twice. I believe it might have been Mick. So that's a point. It's now 6-4 in favor of Courthouse. Mick. Mongold. Over to Trace, and not able to get a clean hit on it was Butts. She kind of hit it backwards, and it goes out of bounds. 7-4. Courthouse with the lead, set 3. Haycock. Carter. Oh, boy. Good save by Courtney Carter. Gets it over the net beautifully. There by Ferguson with the right hand. Trace keeping the ball alive. And, oh, a nice kill there by Butts, and point Miami Trace. And what a nice recovery. Gracie Ferguson came up with an outstanding return, going out of bounds, and kept the ball in play, and then was able to help get her teammates the point later on when Butts got the kill. 7-5. Courtney Carter with the serve. And that's long and it's out. 8-5. Weed Solomon now will get ready. Also, Mitchell now will get ready to come back in for Courthouse. He's in for Sieber. These coaches are running these players in fast. I can't keep up with them. Carter, Ferguson, but another kill. Now Coach Mace is going to put in freshman Cecilia Robinson. We've seen her play some games here lately. Serves to the right. Good dig by the Blue Lions. Block at the front line. Butts reached over. Violation on her. Courthouse picks up the point. They're back up 9-6. Mitchell serving. Robinson and Kennedy, who's now back in the game, is not able to come with a clean hit with the left hand, goes into the net. So Courthouse with the point, 10-6. Mitchell again. Carter. Ferguson, butts. Courthouse. Oh, nice dig there by Wall to keep it alive. Butts again and another kill. If you're on the other side of the net and you keep seeing Parsons and Butts just continue to hit the ball like that, you know what? I think I'd just go on home. I'd be scared to death. They are just putting so much power behind that. Butts. Courthouse trying to get the volley going. Ferguson hits it long. Out of bounds, 10-8. So Courthouse is led by 3 twice now in this third set, but they're down 2-0. So this is a must-win set for them to stay alive. Cross court, Ferguson into the head of the chin area, I guess I should say. Robinson came off her chin, and point goes to Courthouse. Now another 3-point lead. That's their third of this third set. Butts comes back out. Carter. Ferguson. Parsons back in, and she just kills the ball right in front of Mitchell. Kirsten didn't have a chance. I mean, she aimed it right around her ankles. 11-9. Trace cut it back down to 2. Piper again with the serving coming up. Mary with the hit. Wall. And tried to get a fist pump hit. Serving on the front line, and unfortunately, she ran into one of her teammates, and they both hit it out of bounds. And it goes out. So Trey will pick up the point. They're down now 11-10. Piper again with the serve. Wall. Mongold. Fernandez. Good block by Parsons again. Her and Ferguson stand there. Give the block, though, to Parsons. (11-11) now is your score. Piper. Mitchell gets it over and goes wide left, right in front of us. And Miami Trace now has made a little run, and Coach Ashley, the athlete for Courthouse, says let's get a timeout. We'll take a 30 as well. You're watching girls volleyball action here on WCHC.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
All right, 12-11, Miami Trace with the lead. Piper, a little run here. Mitchell, Mongo, backside. Weed Solomon, Ferguson, Carter tried to go for the kill, and it bounced off the top of the net. Parsons hit it, but then Ferguson touched it. That's 4 hits. Point goes to Courthouse. We're tied back up at 12 apiece. Wall. Dig by Robinson. Sets up. Courtney down the side. Off the fingertips of Courthouse. Point, Miami Trace. 13-12. Courtney worked that left sideline beautifully. Trace with the lead. Ferguson will get ready for the serve. Mitchell. Wheat Solomon. Good hit by Haithcock. Ball batted around. Carter. Fernandez. Wide. And now we're going to have a point. We're going to call a violation on Carter. Not sure what it was. I just looked up, and official was making the motion, so Courthouse gets it back. So we're tied to 13 apiece. Substitution now. Seaver re-enters the game. Fernandez will serve. Piper. Now to Parsons, and that one is wide left. (14-13). Fernandez. Piper. Parsons sets up Carter. Oh, beautiful play by Courtney Carter. Once again, you think she's going to just kill the ball, and she just barely hits it with her fingertips and makes the finger kill for a point. It's 14 apiece. Sydney Carter with the ball and serve. Wheat Solomon, and a good block at the net by Addison Butts. So another block for her, 15-14. Sydney with the serve to the Blue Lions. Seaver, good dig by Carter. Sets Butts up, another kill on the right side. Courthouse is getting killed off on the lines right now. Trace, that's where they're just hitting the ball all the time. Coach Diatley is trying to get them just to cheat just a little bit to the line because that's where they're hitting them. But then you give up that inside of the court, and you got to protect it as well. 15-14. Trace with the lead. Good left-hand hit by Wheat Solomon, and unfortunately, she carried the ball. Well, okay, I didn't see that one. Looked like it was a clean hit to me, but I don't call them, so Trace is back up now, 17-14. Haycock, and not able to get it over the net was Mongold. 18-14, Trace is taking the lead. They're on a 6-2 run right now after being tied up at 12 apiece. Mongold up in the air, and no communication there between Seaver and Weed Salome. Neither one, both of them went for the ball. The other one didn't call the other one off. It's Trace Point. They're up 19-14. You summarize this game, it's going to end up being Trace. All three sets, they've had the big runs. That one off the fingertips of Butts. Point, Washington Courthouse. So, Haycock again will be serving. And unfortunately, Madison couldn't get it over the net. So it makes it now 20-15. Substitution. Now the freshman Laura Ferentz enters the game. Courtney Carter with the serve. Wall trying to keep it in play. Play by Mick for the Blue Lions. Ferentz, and that one's off the fingertips. And goes out. So it's a point, Miami Trace. 21-15. Carter with the serve. Good dig by Mick. Oh, trying to come back with a kill was Seaver. Butts made an outstanding block. Now she gets set by Ferguson. Another good hit. Wheat Salome. Another good hit by Courthouse. And Ferentz tries to go for the major kill and hits it long. And the Panther fans saying, come on. Somebody from Courthouse touched the ball. But they're not getting the call on that one. 21-16. But it looked really close, didn't it? So Carly will be serving it. Courtney. Now to Fergie. Now to Ferentz. Wheat Salome coming back. Hit over, and good play on defense by the Blue Lions. And now they've battled back to within 21-17. Wheat Salome with the serve. Carter again. Courtney, that is. Ferentz again. And miscommunication there. We got a hand on the ball, but then Mick was standing there as well and couldn't quite continue it. And it goes out of bounds, and it gives a 22-17 lead for Miami Trace. And that will bring up now Robinson, the freshman. Serve. Good play there by Mongold. Little off-balance play. Ferentz again, a good block again. Unfortunately, it goes out. Courthouse had a little bit too much on it. 23-17. Miami Trace 2 points away from sweeping the Blue Lions for the second time this year. Hit, right side, wide. So Courthouse gets the point. Holding on for hopefully a last chance here. Mitchell with the serve. Ferguson, right side, butts off the hands. Mitchell goes out of bounds, 24-18. Carter comes out, Parsons come in. So the Panthers hold on here. Doug Mace will pick up his 8th straight win against Washington Courthouse since he's been here at Miami Trace. And he will go to, I've written down here, he'd go to 12-5 overall against the Blue Lions. And that one is in there. No dig is possible, and that will end the game. Kind of a flat serve, hits the dirt, and that's going to be the contest. And Miami Trace goes 3-0 against the Blue Lions, winning by a final score of 25-13, 25-10, and 25-18. Post-game activities coming up in just a few minutes. Stay with us here on WCHC.
Gotten the COVID vaccine.
So have I.
I have too.
The sooner we're all vaccinated,
The sooner we can get back to normal. I'm looking forward to going to live concerts,
sports events,
graduation.
going out with friends.
It's not about me.
It's not about me. It's about protecting the people I care about.
to protect my community.
I just want to do my part.
Even though I'm young and healthy,
I know it's the right thing to do.
Take your shot.
Protect your family and your friends.
Don't hesitate. Vaccinate.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice and auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
M&M Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
Back here at Miami Trace High School, a lot of celebrating going on, of course, with you got Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse. I'm looking around. I see a bunch of kids that hang around with each other, maybe youth groups at churches or other organizations, whatever. They hang around. So the game's done now. Now we're back to being just neighbors, David. That kind of makes it nice for the rivalry. But it was all Miami Trace tonight. They just simply, this is just one of those teams. It's a special team. They win tonight. I think I gave wrong score, or at least the first and second set reversed. I believe it was 25-10, 25-13, 25-18 was the final score. 3-0 win by the Miami Trace Panthers. We ready for the post? All right, Doug's here, so we go ahead and go to it. We'll go ahead and go with it. We'll go right now. I know you don't have too much to do or anything, just. Yeah, you got to clean this place up.
You got to get the net down.
All the celebration and everything, and then they expect you to, as a winning coach and league champion, they ought to give you a budget or something. Hey, that should be part of my contract. Put a little stipend in there.
It is part of my contract. Take the net down, put the net up.
Well, Doug Meese has joined us right now. We'll have some stats from the assistant coaches a few minutes. Hopefully we'll get some stuff from Ashley if possible. The game streaks tonight, to be honest with you. You guys jump out to 11-0 the first set. Second set, they jump out, I believe, with the lead of 3-0. Then you guys come rolling back. And then in the third set, I had it one time. It was 12-12. And then all of a sudden, you guys went on I think it was 7-2 run and pretty much finished up.
Yeah, opened it up there towards the latter part of it.
Toward the end.
Yeah, and that's how it kind of went. Of course, it's our senior night.
Yeah,
we got a lot of emotions there, and we started out pretty strong. Mary went back there and just served a whole bunch of serves.
Yeah,
and here's Mariah got some stats for us, but no, I'm very proud of the kids. We did this again. This will be our not only our third championship, but twice we've won it undefeated, and so we're really proud of some of the things we've done. And this senior group was the first group that started when we started our little Panther Cubs way back when they were in 5th and 6th grade.
Wow.
So we've been watching them for quite a few years, and now that they're seniors, it doesn't seem like it's possible, but, they're seniors and they're going to be leaving us, after this season. But, they're definitely leaving their mark here at Miami Trace.
Well, you got a couple of young ladies that, like Gracie's probably going to be is the all-time assist leader, right?
She's the all-time assist leader.
2,000 plus. I know she added some more tonight.
She added more tonight. You got, Sophia's probably going to walk out here holding the blocking record.
Yep.
And Courtney is just all around. She's going to have an all-around. I'm pretty sure her all-around points are probably going to put her right at the top too when this is all said and done. And we're very fortunate. When you look at the group we have, got a lot of athleticism on our team this year. We're quick, and you don't get that many girls as far as a whole team that's kind of built like we are that often at your school.
Yeah.
So the appreciation I have, and I know the other coaches have, when we're just watching them out there practice or playing, sometimes we're like, wow, this is really fun.
This is fun. This is nice.
This is fun.
When I look at your team, like you mentioned, you guys, everyone has a certain part, and they know it. They fit in the piece. That's good chemistry. And that sometimes coaches don't necessarily have that good chemistry, and it really affects them. But this group here, they've been close, like you mentioned. You've had them now under your directorship for what, now 8 years?
Yeah, 7 to 8 years.
7 or 8 years. Yeah. So they know your program like the back of their hand. So they don't pull too many surprises on you, do they?
Not too much, and we're so spoiled as coaches that when they do make a mistake, you're like, why'd you do that? But when you stop and really look at the big picture, it's like, no, yeah, it's a luxury.
Yeah.
To have that many kids, and you should see them at practice, and when they're just out away from the gym, they're all good friends.
Yeah.
They're all get along great, so there's not the drama going on with them, but when they're together, they all love to play volleyball. And luckily for us, that's what we coach. And, again, we're just really appreciative, and because it doesn't happen that often. And when it does, I've learned over all these years of coaching that sometimes you better step back and really appreciate what we have. And it's just been a lot of fun.
I won't ask you the question, is this your best team you've had? Because you had some good ones in Washington Courthouse. But this has to be at least, I would say, maybe one of your top 5 or 6.
It's one of the better groups. And, like I say, when Gracie got her 2,000 set assist, I'd only coached one other setter and on the school side of things did that. And that was Olivia Sword, who was coaching against us tonight.
Yeah.
So, that doesn't happen. That's kind of rare also. And to get collectively, when you look at the whole team, you just don't have that go through your groups too often. And they're a big class of seniors, and they all get along great, and they all know their roles, and they keep working and putting it together. And they're fun to watch.
All right, I got 2 more questions for you and let you go.
Yep.
Question number 1 is, you still got another game coming up. You got Jamestown Greenview Monday night on the road. But the tournament draw is coming down. We briefly talked on it a little bit during the program. I know you and I talked about a little bit before we went on the air. The way the tournament draw is, there are so many good teams with so many unbelievable records this year.
Yes.
It's almost hard to get a guessing game as to where you guys are going to seed. Is the attitude going to be, we get seated where we get seated and we just go with it?
Yeah, when we're all playing good, I think we'll be competitive with most of the teams that we're going to face, but there's several teams that are all in this situation. So, we're not really looking at it. Do we have to have a real great seed? Naturally we want to be as high as possible, but because you can get your home game out of there. That'd always be nice to have one more home game. But no, we're looking at this. We're just excited to get into tournament time. We're going to finish the season. We know we got one more game, and that's what we'll be practicing for Monday. We'll be working for that on Saturday. But, after Monday night, then, whoever we draw, that's fine. We'll be ready to start practicing to take that new challenge on.
Final question. I'm not trying to be negative here, but it's a thing that, I've got to ask. You guys have not had success here at Miami Trace getting past that first game in the tournament.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Is that kind of a goal for this team? Hey, we want to get that first tournament win?
No, these seniors, if you get them over here and you talk to them, they want to do better, and that's been a hurdle for us. And
I thought last year you guys would have it. With they played you tough.
And it does come down to sometimes the luck of the draw, who you're facing off early on, and if you can get a couple wins at tournament time and get some momentum going for you, that's always a better situation to be in. But again, we're just if we're all healthy and with the girls' mindset that they have, we're going to do what we can do. But I like our opportunity walking in with these guys to.
I go say you've already played some of these teams already.
Yes.
In the sectionals, so that helps. But be honest with you, most coaches will tell you sometimes it doesn't matter what your record is.
No.
It's the matchups.
The matchups, because different teams will match up with you differently. And just similar tonight, when you're watching the match that just happened here. The thing that probably hurt Courthouse the most is they just don't have the middles to be able to match up with our middles.
Yeah.
And so that we were kind of able to have our own way there with our middle attacks. But if you play another team and they size up with us well, makes you forces you to do different things. So the matchups are crucial, I think, in tournament time. The records, it gives you kind of an idea who the better teams are, but it's just one and done. So it's the better team at that moment.
Right.
So you can't take anything for granted, and you just got to give it your best shot.
Well, enjoy this victory here. If I've got it in my mind how they're setting the brackets up, you guys, if you would get one of the top 8 seeds, I believe you get a first-round bye.
I don't know if it's a bye or a home game, but I haven't looked at it that far yet.
I know there's like 20 teams involved. So
it's about that, yes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if you guys get one of the top 8 seeds, I think you get a round bye, and then the second one you get a home
Then
game.
you get a home game? Okay.
So what I'm saying is
I'm hoping we get the top 8 then. That would be nice.
Okay, well, I'm saying we'll see you the week of the 17th one way or the other, okay?
Okay, you want some of the stats?
Yeah, you got some stats there?
We got a couple, I think.
All right.
Okay, on kills, we have Courtney Carter has 10. And Sophia Parsons has 7. Sophia Parsons also had 7 stuffed blocks. So that was real nice for 2 of our seniors.
Yes, yes.
Gracie Ferguson had 33 set assists again. So that was real nice. And Mary Pfeiffer had 7 ace serves.
Wow.
So there was some of your swings, when you were talking about it, ebbs and flows.
Well, Dave and I were talking. We got about 4 or 5 girls from your team that we can name star of the game. Thanks to your stats, all 4 of them could win it now. So we're going to have to do some quick
Well, I'm glad it's
here.
your decision.
Yes,
I don't like to pick. So
okay. All right. Doug,
thanks for having me.
Congratulations. Appreciate it. We'll see you later in the tournaments. All right. So the head coach, Doug Mace, joined us here. And I'm looking around. I don't know if I see Ashley or not. I see her. I don't know if she's going to come over here and talk to us or not. I'll tell you what. Let's take a break, and I'll see if I can get her attention right after this, okay? Now time for the Epifano post-game program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epifano McDonald's now has available crew positions at our Jeffersonville location starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, positions are available starting at $18 per hour. Benefits include school tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. Check out our McDonald's of Fayette County, Ohio Facebook page. Epifano McDonald's. I'm loving it. All right, got the stats.
It's all good.
Done. We still have to interview the coach.
It's okay. Go for it.
I guess we're back on there. This is what you call
it's okay.
backup system. Okay, let me get them here. Sorry about that, folks. I'm going to talk to both coaches. So. All right. Ashley Gatlin's with us now. You guys had some swings tonight that was promising.
Sure.
But I think Doug even mentioned the fact that one of the things that kind of hurt you guys, you just didn't have a height in that middle part game against Parsons and Bucks.
Yeah, they are super tall and super aggressive in the middle, so that puts a hurting on us when you have, you're aggressive against those hitters. And, our girls were doing the best they could up there, but, when they're swinging aggressively like that, it's tough. So,
I saw something positive. Again, you're having to take baby steps, it seems like, for some reason. But right before that second or third set, I saw your seniors talking to the other kids, saying, listen, we got to get it together here.
Yeah.
And they came out and they played real good to start off. But again, you got to attack in the middle, and it just seemed like just can't quite keep it going.
Right, and that's our seniors do a great job of rallying the troops. I mean, they really have a fire and a fight, and then they just want to. Of course, everybody wants to win, but I think more for them is they want to just leave it out on the court. So I can appreciate that about our leadership that goes on. So they're always encouraging, trying to get everybody together on the same page. And tonight, unfortunately, we didn't start off on the same page. We were real lax and just hesitant on a lot of things. Our communication is still really shoddy at times when we really need it to be strong. And we just we struggle with that so bad in times, and other times it's great. But we just kind of clam up a little bit and kind of, play our own island game and not play together. So there was a couple times I was telling them, hey, play together, work together, don't work against each other here. So I was proud of them for coming back and starting that second game. Like we should have started the first match, but it just didn't happen. We just dug ourselves too big of a hole. So second and third match, they came back and they were fighting in between, points and points and points. And so I was happy with that, with the way they were trying to compete. We we were trying to adjust some things like our blocks and where that was going. But when you have an aggressive hitters like Miami Trace does, I mean, they're loaded in the middle, they're loaded on the outside, they got Courtney out there, and it's a tough thing when you're going through, hammering.
Yeah.
So they do a good job. And, they served really tough tonight. Trace did to start off, and that kind of got us, I think, clammed up a little bit, and we couldn't adjust to that, so that got ourselves in our heads. So, but the second and third match we came back and we were trying to play. So.
All right, well, you can forget about this for one day.
Okay.
You got another tough one. You got to play Uniota.
Yeah.
I mean, the end of the season's not doing you any favors, but you never know. All you need one.
Right.
Get that little momentum going into the tournaments,
Yeah.
So
and we've seen that from our girls this year. It's not always been flat. Unfortunately, you've seen us when we've been a little flat, but we've played some really, really high intensity matches. We've just fallen short so many times. But we're hoping that as we end the regular season and go into tournaments, that we can get another new fire.
Okay. Well, we'll see you Saturday afternoon. Hopefully, we'll get to talk about W.
Okay, yeah,
all
that's
right.
right.
Dave said he's buying if you guys get a W.
Hey, all right.
I don't know what he's going to buy, but he said he'd buy, okay?
All right.
All right, thanks, Ash. Appreciate you coming over to talk to us. All righty. So, Ashley Gatley joined us here on our post-game show. We got to pick out a star of the game now for both teams. And, boy, do you know who had any kind of a good game for you at all? On blocks or kills or anything? Just stats. I forgot to tell you to grab stats. Just out of curiosity.
Callie, we 11-5. Maggie Ball.
Huh?
I said
You can talk to me. I got it all.
Maggie Ball.
All right, we got some stats we looked at, so we're ready to go. Hey, Callie Leeds-Salmi will be the star of the game for Washington Courthouse, okay? Coach gave me a couple names and some stats, so that's where we're going to go. So, Callie Leeds-Salmi will be the Washington Courthouse star of the game. And for Miami Trace, oh, David, what are we going to do here, buddy? Piper did a great job serving. Gracie did another job assisting. Parsons, blocks, kills. Same with Courtney. Sophie Parsons.
Yeah.
Seven blocks and 7 kills in the game. So she'll be our star of the game. Again, we should have at least one more Miami Trace game. We know we've got at least 2 more courthouse games coming up, and we'll be doing that on Saturday afternoon at about 12 noon. So join us as they'll play host to Uniota. So that's going to wrap it up for us. And our thanks to Mara and also to David. I'm Randy, and thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll see you again Saturday at about 12 o'clock here on WCHC. Have a good weekend, everyone.